going over some cutting and inking tips. When we designed the Play to Create system, we wanted a system that was simple and hands-on. We wanted it to be low-tech and to not involve any complicated machines or manuals to read. And we also wanted it to be hands-on because we found that the moment we were able to visualize and play with the design of our layout, the more we were able to unlock our creativity. Because of this, when we get to the point when we actually cut out our designs from our paper, this is also going to be simple and hands-on. Now, in order to do this, you're going to need a pencil, a pair of scissors, and some ink. Now, when it comes to cutting, we know that this is something that a lot of us haven't done for a while, but the great thing is it's kind of like riding a bike. The moment you do it, it's going to all come back to you. But as silly as it sounds, a few tips will go a long ways. So first, let's talk scissors. A good pair of scissors is worth investing in. We have found that a small pair of scissors with a sharp point works best because it's good with precision cutting. Now, these are the two scissors that we currently recommend. The Tim Holtz, as you can see, have a bigger handle, which is really great. It's really comfy around your hand. Also, the cut is more of a textured cut, which I personally like just because it makes me feel like I have more control over my cutting. And then we also have the Fisker scissors, and the Fisker scissors is a smoother cut, but what's great about the Fisker scissors is they are spring-loaded, and this really does a lot of the cutting work for you. You can see that it also locks. Now, if you have any hand pain such as arthritis or things like that, the Fisker scissors could be really great for that. Now, which scissors works best for you? That is a personal decision. I personally like the Tim Holtz, and Shiloh personally likes the Fiskers, and Debbie really can use whatever. She's fine with anything. So again, totally personal, but we do recommend that maybe if you have a chance, do a test drive with the scissors. Maybe your friend has a pair, and if you have that opportunity, that might not be a bad idea. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is show you some cutting tips when you're cutting out the borders. So for example, the borders, the side A and the side B, you simply line it up on the edge of your paper. We're going to go ahead and trace that, and then we'll take the matching piece, place it right against there, and then we just make a mark right here on the edge. This is going to let us know where to do a straight cut with our paper trimmer. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly do that. So line that up, and then you just do the straight cut like that. Now at this point, we're going to take our pairs of scissors and we're going to follow that line and cut it once up the center. Now when you're cutting, we do recommend that you stay on the back ends of your scissors. This will allow you to just follow the line. So for example, so instead of finishing your cut like this, all the way to the tip, you just stay right there on the back of the ends, and you're going to move the paper along your scissors. So you'll notice that my right hand is stationed while I'm pulling the paper towards me. So that just allows you to do quick, short cuts, a little bit smoother in the cut instead of choppy as well, and really easy to go in and out of those curves. Now at this point, you'll notice that we have a little bit of a pencil, and I am going to show you the inking here in a minute, but I want to quickly show you also how to cut out some accessories. So we're going to go ahead and take our other side of this paper. For example, you're going to take your accessory, place it on there, and then you're just going to trace around the designer template, like so. Now when it comes to cutting out your accessories, what works best is if you just go ahead and detach it from the whole sheet of paper. So like that. Then at that point, you can just, again, stay on the back ends of your scissors, and you're going to follow that line. Again, moving the paper, so for example, you'll see my hand twisting that paper, and I'm just going to do quick shortcuts all the way around. So after we cut out our different elements, we're going to go ahead and ink the edges. And inking is awesome because it's going to cover any pencil marks, any blemishes or imperfections from your cutting. When you do cut on the back ends of your scissors, it does help give you a smoother cut, but sometimes you'll still have some marks or things on your paper that aren't quite smooth. And that's why inking is just such a great addition to this process. So basically what you'll do is you'll just take an ink dauber and you'll just ink the edges, kind of like you're playing a guitar. You just go down in a downward motion. And you can see that it really hides a lot of those pencil marks. So for example, over here, you have all those pencils marks, and it just gives everything a very nice, finished, clean look to your designs. So to help demonstrate exactly how awesome inking is and how it really gives everything a nice, smooth, finished look, say we were cutting and we're kind of just shaky and all over the place, and we have a lot of nicks in our cuts, okay? This is all we have to do is simply add a little ink to those edges, and it really gives everything that nice finished look. And as you can see here, you can hardly tell where those nicks are. So even though you can feel them, you really can't see them. Now when it comes to inking your accessory, this is where the dauber really comes in handy, because when you want to get into the nooks or the corners of the design, you can simply fold over if you need to, and you can get right into that corner. And so it really helps make sure that you get all those corners inked up, and you just do a quick inking around the edge. Again, hiding any of that pencil mark. Don't worry about erasing your pencil, just simply ink right over it. Hopefully this video has been helpful, and as you can see, you really don't need much to create beautiful layouts or cards. Basically what we use is our designer templates, paper, our paper trimmer, adhesive, a pencil, a pair of scissors, and ink and daubers. And just with these basic tools, you can create multiple layouts and cards. If you guys have any questions, feel free to contact us, or you can talk to your Kiwi Lane instructor. Thanks for watching.